Uh, what's up, everybody? Smart Spider Monkey, aka Jermaine here, and I kind of teased bringing you guys my Bastion Masawa manga yokai deck profile after the anime one, but um, I wanted to make things a more consistent and different way actually. So rather than that, this deck profile is going to be my Alexis Rhodes anime deck profile, focusing mostly on her the virtual monster she used in her own series, Hero GX. So none of like Ash or Natasha. I just don't vibe with those. Yeah. Start. Anyway, actually, Lexus is actually one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh characters, Yu-Gi-X characters, whatever you want to say. I really like her, and yeah, obviously she's not my favorite like characters like Serenity are, but yeah, Lexus is pretty cool, I guess. To start, we got two copies of the next big boss monster, basically Cyber Angel Dakini. Her main thing is if a ritual monster attacks a defense position monster, it can inflict piercing bow damage. So yeah, she can give herself and other ritual monsters piercing damage. So I mean, the other sub angels aren't that good in comparison, like attack wise, and she and this deck doesn't have any other ritual monsters. So really, mainly, I'm probably just going to use it with Dakini herself, but yeah, the option is there, I guess. She has some other effects, but uh, they're just more just generic ritual support. So yeah, just uh, keep that in mind, I guess. I'm not gonna go over it necessarily. Um, uh, two Cyber Angel Ben 10 with 1800 attack. She's level 6. When she destroys a defense position monster, she can inflict damage equal to that monster's defense points. With the Kiwi's effect and other cards like Ritual Weapon helping her out, that can actually be like really good. So I really like the scene actually, even though I feel really bad for Chaz in this episode. One of my favorite episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX actually is the episode where Chaz like starts having a crush on Alexis. But at the end of their duel, which is honestly like a really cool duel, in my opinion. Like Chaz uses all these like love themed cards towards the end of the duel. Chaz has been spending the entire duel like I don't know, like filling up Alexis's like monster card zones with like Ojama tokens and doing other like stuff to like hinder her and also kind of help her out, I guess. But anyway, she summons this card. I think equips a ritual weapon, I believe, and uses it to destroy Chez's Ojama kick, and that pretty much wipes him out with 3,000 points of damage. So yeah, Benton, pretty good card, I guess, in the right circumstance. Next is probably the worst Cyborg Angel, in my opinion. Uh, Edaton. She has 1600 attack. She has 2000 defense, though, so that's, I guess, pretty nice. Um, when she's ritual summoned, you can add a. In the anime, it was any spell card, but in this game, it's just a ritual spell, so they made it a bit more restrictive, unfortunately. Also, when she's tributed, a ritual monster on your all ritual monsters you control get an extra 1000 attack and defense, so yeah, that's Also pretty good if you can combo it with the other two. But yeah, on her own, unless you equip her with a ritual weapon or any other like equip spell, I guess, Edith isn't that strong. Does it have like a shielding sword or something? But next is to Cyber Petite Angel. Yeah. With her effect, you can add a Cyber Angel or Machine Angel ritual to your deck to your hand. Yeah. A really cool, like, retrade of, like, Taya's classic Petite Angel, in my opinion. I think I actually like Cyber Petite Angel better because it's pink. I got two Cyber True too. They can attack one directly if all your opponent's monsters have higher attack than her. She only has 1,000 attack, so that's pretty strong, and she combos really well, like double passe. I really enjoyed Alexis Duel of Titan because like she got to use this card's effect like 3 times at least, and then like every time she attacked with it, the the monster like Saber-Tooth like would kick her in the face with like a pirouette. So that was pretty funny, I guess. Another card I enjoyed from that duel is probably my favorite. Probably my favorite, I would say, of the non-ritual Cyber Angels. Cyber Gymnast. She has 1800 defense and 800 attack. On your turn, you can discard a card and destroy one face-up attack position monster your opponent controls. I really like Alexis's like deck, like making it really easy to inflict like direct attacks. And with Cyber Gymnast, like that really helps too. Back to the ritual support. One Cyber Egg Angel, like really like this card as like a retrain of Winged Elf Egg, I believe it's called. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, it basically has the same effect as Cyber Petite Angel, or like a very similar effect at least. One copy of Cyber Tutuban. She's like really cute. I think Alexis uses this either in season 4 or in arc 5, but not exactly sure. But yeah, she's pretty cute. Her effect is also more just like generic, like ritual support. Special summon her though by tributing a fairy or a warrior. So. One copy of Cyber Prima. When she's summoned, you can destroy all spell cards on the field. I believe she used that against Titan to destroy his Dark Arena. Can I give us Dark Arena, please? And along with all of Titan's like Mad Door, Picador cards. These next two cards are some warrior support. I included a bunch of these cards because of their appearance in her deck in Spirit Color, actually. 2 copies of Command Knight. Gives all warriors 400 more attack points. She has a nice 1900 defense. And she can stop. Actually, she perfect like protects herself basically as long as you have another monster in your field. So it's inverse of like Marauding Captain, I guess. uh, 2 Skull Angle because I don't know, I think it kind of fits her, and Graceful Charity is banned. Not that I ever intend to take this deck to a tournament at all, but yeah. I don't follow like the ban list really in decks I play just like for fun at home, but yeah. The 2 Skull Angle. Next we got more cards from Spirit Color, which I really didn't mind including her. I think this is a nice engine for this deck. 1 DD Warrior. 1 DD Warrior Lady. You could probably tell where this is going. 1 DD Assailant. Probably my favorite of the 4. Just because she's really mysterious and kind of cool looking. And 1 DD Survivor. This card comes from her deck in Legacy of the Duelist. But I really like it because it really helps her like direct attack, like engine. It's 1 copy of Magic Hole Golem. Once per turn, you can select a monster in your field. It restricts your attacks to only that monster you select, but it can attack directly at the cost of halving its attack points. So yeah, if you can summon a big ritual monster, yeah. Pretty nice. Yeah. So like, I guess like, I don't know, summon, say like a Dakini, clip a ritual weapon, get Magic Hold'em on the field. That's like, uh, that's like a 2100 point direct attack. So, 1 April Cyber, she can increase her attack by. She can increase her attack by 500 up to 1700 when she attacks directly. Again, combine us with like things like Double Passe and Magic Home. 1 Blade Skater. This deck's a lot less focused on her fusion summoning, if you can tell, but I always wanted to put that in there for the option, I guess. 2 Machine Angel Ritual. It can actually get itself back when it's in the graveyard, so that's nice. I didn't think like 2 was too few, I guess, but 1 definitely would have been too few. Free of her field spell, Ritual Sanctuary. I kind of like this card, like being like wedding themed, and I really like the hologram of it. Whenever she uses it, it looks like I don't know, like a wedding chapel. 1 Fulfillment of the Contract, basically, like it's premature burial for ritual monsters. Always good. 1 Ritual Weapon. I actually did not know that this was like the the Paladin of White Dragon guy on this card. So thanks to Mr. Top 10 List and his videos for actually clarifying that for me. I really love his videos. Go check them out if you haven't. They're like really like fun and informative. This gives a ritual monster. Has to be level 6 or below, but gives it 1500 extra attack and defense. 1 Monster Reborn. 1 Monster Reincarnation. A few more cards from Spirit Color. We got 1 Spell Shattering Arrow / Living Arrow. for some good burn damage. One lightning blade to give a warrior monster 800 extra attack points. It also decreases water monsters' attack points, which is pretty cool. I usually never think about that when using this card, so. One polymerization, just because. One double passe. Again, to help with the direct attacks. Last card for the main deck is one hollowed life barrier. You can discard a card, and all damage you take becomes 0, and also your monsters cannot be destroyed. So it's basically like Wabaku with a cost, I guess. Finally, one Cyberblader. Has a few different effects. When your opponent controls one monster, this card can be destroyed by battle. When the opponent controls only 2 monsters, this card's attack is doubled, so it's 42 under attack. When your opponent controls only 3 monsters, negates the effects of monster spell and trap cards your opponent has. It doesn't have any effects for 4 or 5 monsters, unfortunately, so. Cyberblader's, I don't know, interesting. Not my favorite monster Alexis uses, obviously, and I think the ritual theme definitely suits her a lot more. Yeah. I really wish Alexis would have done more in the anime. I'm glad that they did give her something to do in the last season, but yeah. My favorite Alexis duel probably was her and Jaden's duel with Blair and Hasselberg, just because I really love how kind of devious Blair was in that duel. If you know, you know. And yeah, singles duel wise, I like her duel with Titan. I like her duel with Pierre. I like her duel with Atticus, actually. My favorite duels Alexis has is probably her 2 duels with Chaz, in the anime at least. I'll talk more about manga Alexis when I cover that deck. Spoilers. It's actually I really love that deck. So, yeah. Those were my thoughts on Alexis, kind of. Slash Asuka, Tenjuin. Yeah. Let me know what you thought of this deck, and I'll see you in a little bit for another deck profile.